Hey, what's up? This is Black Adam coming at you with a word of wisdom. And what I'd like to say when it comes to dating is I know it's a lot of people out there that are interested in finding someone and attracting someone. But one of the biggest problems I see on both sides when it comes to men and women is there's this take selfish mentality that I see presented from a lot of people, men and women from both sides. And what I mean is, just at least from the social media perspective, where I mean in everyday conversation, you always hear about what people want in their partner, what they want to receive from their partner. And think about it from your perspective. Do you like people who always talk about what they want more, or are you attracted to people who talk about what they're willing to give? Like, most people are not attracted to takers. You know what I'm saying? Or the idea of I want, entitlement, greed, me type of conversations. Most people are attracted to people who are ready to serve and ready to do for them. And it is because most people are kind of inherently invested in their own best interest. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. I mean, most people want to be served. You want to be served. You want to be served, but the reason most people talk about what they want in a relationship more than anything is because they want to be served. But if you're trying to attract someone else, you can't talk about what you want all the time. It's like marketing and business. You have to appeal to your customer. You have to present something that they want, and most people want to be served, so you have to present yourself as the type of person that is willing to show up and serve your partner. And when I say that, I know a lot of people are thinking, I don't want to serve anybody. I'm not a slave. I'm not a servant. It's not like that, man. It's really about being the type of person that's willing to be there for the person that you care about the same way you want them to be there for you. You want to be served in ways, right? Like, as a man or a woman, you want your partner to care about whether you ate or not. You want your partner to care about if you're sick. You want your partner to care about your well-being and make sure you're feeling better and taking care of you while you're sick. So you want to be served when you want to be taken care of. That's the same for everybody. So if you want to be perceived as more attractive, you have to come with that type of attitude, that type of energy. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and get taken advantage of by people just promoting your willingness to serve and just be there and overextending yourself. There's a balance. You have to take care of the person that you want to be with, but at the same time you also still have to reserve enough energy to keep yourself stable so that you can keep showing up to serve that person over and over and over again. But that's just something I notice in a lot of our dating culture. It's me. I want my list of 30 perfect things and my perfect partner, and if I don't get these things, then I'm not gonna be happy with this person. And I just don't see a lot of people presenting themselves in an attractive way to be the type of person that serves. I know in our dating roles, a lot of people tend to think, at least from the traditional perspective, the masculine and feminine, women are supposed to submit, men are supposed to be dominant. But in reality, both partners are supposed to submit. As a man, you are submitting to, fulfill, if you want a traditional relationship, you are submitting to fulfill these responsibilities as a man. You are putting yourself before her to make sure she's taken care of. As a woman, you are submitting to do these things to take care of your man. Whatever falls under that category for your relationship. So both parties submit. I just think people get caught up in the language of who should submit and, who's dominant and who's not dominant, when that's not what it's really about. It's really about being family to each other. And what's sad is I think a lot of people have unhealthy family dynamic or toxic family dynamics, so they don't really know how to be good family to each other. And family requires balance, requires give and take, sacrifice. Let's say you're living with somebody and You both start out making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year, so you're making a collective 160, together a year, and one person gets sick, and then the next person has to pick up the slack and take care of the household or whatever. Sometimes you're gonna have to give more than you're presently receiving. And it's something that a lot of people don't realize. And when we think in a me mentality all the time, it's hard for you to give more than what you receive, because all you're worried about is yourself. And that's just a form of selfishness that does not allow you to maintain healthy, harmonious, stable relationships. So just take that wisdom and use that wisdom to improve your relationship. Stop being so selfish and thinking me when it comes to the person you care about. Love is not just having these lovey-dovey, affectionate feelings for the person that you're attracted to. Love is sacrifice sometimes. Love is getting up and making, somebody you care about something to eat because, maybe they are tired and you're tired too, but maybe, you have a little bit more energy than they do. Love is, keeping your calm and controlling your emotions when the person you care about is losing their shit or losing their head over something, that you might find insignificant. That's love. Love is sacrifice sometimes, and in the end, if you are doing it correctly, it will pay off, because the relationship gets stronger when people recognize that you really do care about them enough to, go out of your way and do certain things. So with that being said, let go of the me, my, I want, and start presenting yourself as the type of person that's going to be there for the people that you care about. And it's not simping, fellas. It's not simping to care about a woman. That's sensitive pimping. That's trying to be nice to get some sex. It's not simping. Simping is literally that. It's being nice for the specific reason of getting sex. Being nice to someone you care about because you genuinely care about that person is not simping. And that's one problem we have in our society when it comes to men and women, is that these terms and the definition of these terms are being used. They're being used incorrectly. It's okay to be nice to the girl that you care about because you actually want to see her well. Now being nice just because you want to have some sex, that's an actor. That's some shit a psychopath would do. That's a serial killer move. So with that being said, be blessed, stay prayed up, stay meditated. Check out some of the other videos. I hope you guys like the content. Of course, I will be coming with more content. And be easy.